This is January 11th, Survivor Runeterra Season 3 Fan Favorites, Episode 6, Top 7. Okay, guys? My hair is nice and slicked back right now, which is nice. It's clean, too. I'm just not going to put it in the beanie or hats for a while, because I'm not trying to fuck up my hair. Like, I realize if I'm slicking it back and I'm wearing hats all the time, I'm going to, like, fuck up my hairline or something. I don't know. I just feel at best to fucking get a haircut soon. Let's just trim the TV capture a little bit. Okay, everything's looking money. Alright, is everybody ready to go? I'm just gonna drop a message in Discord, okay? I should center on the screen. Center it. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, guys. Let me just drop this message in Discord. We'll be good to go. This is abysmal. 3, 10, and 6. Full AP Jinx. It's abysmal. Might need a different one. Go back to Survivor Runeterra. It's like new episode starting now, and then I just put this. Alright, guys, this is Survivor Runeterra Season 3 Fan Favorites, Episode 6, Top 7. And last week on Survivor, we had we'll just scroll back a little bit, we had the water challenge, where they had to do the last gasp and sit underneath the grates while the water came in and try to hold their breaths and stuff. After an hour and 50 minutes, it was between Gragas and Kaisa, who ultimately both ended up winning the challenge. Kaisa had a nice conversation with Ash that kind of brought her, a lot more focused into her gameplay, and now she's looking to try and make it to the end. And to do so, it's gonna be a lot. Like, Kaisa has a very interesting path at the end, so does Ash, so did Pantheon, though. And Pantheon ultimately, with a few conversations on the beach after his massive play last week, he was not able to stop his tribe. He didn't win the immunity challenge. He didn't handle, enough conversations. He found himself defenseless. He had no more advantages to keep himself safe. And ultimately, the tribe felt like this was the moment they needed to take. It was the alliance of Fizz and Janna that would say they claimed this. Gragas would also say that he claimed this this victory. And so is Morgana. So they're just almost everybody on the tribe is happy to have seen Pantheon go. And he was eliminated last week in a huge, shocking episode. Just at the top 8 players, and now we have 7 left. This is our vote off list so far. Ivern went home first, followed by Sejuani, then Jax. Panth finally went. What? Yeah, Tomato. Seasons of crazy. Ivern, Sejuani, Jax, Evelyn, and now Pantheon. Pantheon has become the first member of our jury. Him, along with the next 4 players voted out, are going to be the 5 players that decide who should win Survivor Runeterra. Their 5 votes alone are going to be cast for one of 2 names. between the three of them, and so there won't be a split vote because they're not going to go like 2-2-1. As a group of 5, they're going to talk amongst themselves. They're going to say, okay, this person gets 3rd place, and then we're going to read off votes between the other 2, and those 5 votes we're rating out will decide who is our winner and who, you know. We have 4 more players to be voted off the beach before we get to the very end, guys. So only 4 more players leaving us. And this is going to be our updated Merge Tribe battle map. We have lost Pantheon, we've lost Evelyn. For these names on the side are to maybe help you remember who is on what tribe. So this is Blue Tribe right here, or sorry, this is Red Tribe right here, and this is Blue Tribe. Blue Tribe went into the merge with 4 players left. Red Tribe went into the merge with 5 players left. So far, Red Tribe has also taken the biggest blows. They've, in the 2 weeks that we've been in the merge, we've lost Pantheon and Evelyn. They've been cannibalizing themselves. And now there are only 3 Red Tribe members left, Kaisa, Gragas, and Morgana. And there seems to be this tight-knit 4 of Shen, Ashe, Fizz, and Janna. There are really 2 major possibilities tonight. Either the core group of 4 is going to target someone on the outside in one of these 3, or they're finally going to break, the gang's going to get broken up, and we're going to see the Blue Tribe start to go after each other. So it's going to be interesting. We get a confessional from Shen. He says, first Jax and now Pantheon. Just like that, I have no one to contest me from winning Immunity Challenge. I must stay focused. These are troublesome times ahead. So Shen is nervous for what the future may hold. We get a confessional from Ashe. He says, Blue Tribe has stayed strong throughout the merge, but we're no longer the Blue Tribe. The bottom 3 Red members have already begun tethering themselves to our members. The largest threat to my game is Fizz. He can't win challenges, and if Shen doesn't win, he'll target Shen. So Ashe has seen the reoccurring theme in this season. She saw Challenge Beast Jax go home early. Then we saw Pantheon go home. And it continues to be just these really great players. Like Sejuani was a strategist. Ivern had probably one of the best social games on the beach, but they just took him out right away. Evelyn was extremely manipulative. Like, all 5 of these players had really, really good games, and maybe they did not play it under the radar as much as they wanted to, and ultimately it got each of them chopped, like taken out. Or, they aligned themselves with people that other people were scared of. Survivor's a very, very tricky thing, you know what I mean? It's very easy for someone to just turn around and be like, you know what? I kind of want Pantheon gone, and then that's all it takes. So yeah, she's worried about the bottom, but she's also worried about Fizz. She knows Fizz could be her biggest issue. We got a sad Janna, and she says, I hope Fizz can forgive me for what I have to do next. I think having him on the jury will ultimately give me his vote. I feel his growing tension with the rest of Blue Tribe is bad for my game. Janna has continued to talked about wanting to pretty much separate herself from Fizz, and this appears to be the final straw. She's absolutely done with him now. She wants to get him on the jury because she thinks she can get a free vote out of him, but she is feeling the rest of the growing tension. If she can get Fizz out of here, then it won't connect her to any of the other big moves, and she should be able to glide on by. Or she could get in trouble and get taken out because she happens to be Fizz's ally. And we get a confessional from Fizz, and he says, I, Fizz, the greatest fisherman, lose a water challenge? Nay. I threw the challenge. I feel the challenge beasts continue to go home, so maybe it's best to appear weak. The trickster strikes again. And look at him, he's all fucking... He's like, I'm a master fisherman. Don't fucking tell me I was going to lose a water challenge. Because he came in second. Fizz was right here against Gragas at the 150 mark. And he ended up going home. And Gragas ended up beating him. And he said he threw the challenge because he was cool with Gragas winning since Gragas is his ally. He just didn't want Pantheon to win. That was the only reason. Plus, if he doesn't win challenges, he might not even be considered as a target later on, which is nice. Let's take a ripper, shall we, guys? We have this Fizz Gragas alliance from last season, or last episode, that was really starting to blossom, and we'll see how it continues to go. So I did something a little different this episode. I did break up a little bit of the blue confessional, so you get like Shen, Ash, Janna, Fizz, and you can see they were a core group of 4, but just from getting those confessionals, we'll now see that the blue tribe has actually broken up, and we are going to get maybe a Shen Ash connection, but Fizz is now completely separated from Janna, and they're going to start to maybe attach themselves to other players to try and stay alive on the board, you know what I mean? There's a Pidgey in chat, guys. It's adorable. I want a Pidgey, bro. Complete my original Pokedex, son. Let's kick some. Let me kick this. Rooney says Ash. Rooney is an Ash fanatic now. An Ash fan, huh? Yeah, Pantheon went home, but that was... But you know what? I think I respect his gameplay all the way to the end, so it's okay. He played exactly the way I thought he would play. He would go out in a ball of fire, fucking... essentially causing chaos among the whole tribe. It appears right now, just based on Blue Tribe's conversations, that Fizz is on the chopping block because he fucking Morgana doesn't trust him. Gragas is close up friends with him, but the Blue Tribe doesn't trust him. Like, if anybody in Blue Tribe need to go home first out of that core group of 4, I think Janna's ready to turn her backs on him, and Shen and Ash are willing to maybe team up and take him down as well. So this might be the most trouble Fizz has been in all season, guys. He has had his moments. That idle play on Jax, ultimately losing Jax. Then, you know, he was able to kind of survive the Evelyn vote, no problem. And then he was able to finally get out Pantheon as a target. So it's interesting, his whole entire story of the show so far. He appears to be navigating and learning as he goes along, but it's going to be tough for him. It's going to be tough for him from here on out. It doesn't look like he has many allies these days. Get a confessional from Morgana. She says, I feel light as a feather. Ivern and Evelyn can rest easy. It wasn't clear as day. It wasn't clear as day this was my move either. Let Gragas feel comfortable in thinking it was his play. Tonight I practice fire making and prepare myself for the finale. No, he has no idea it's coming. Janna's been lying to his face about wanting to work with him. They worked together last episode, but like... Janna's ready to cut him off. She's ready to play her own game. She knows if she sits with Fizz at the end, she would lose. So this is, if she gets Fizz out, it'll be the biggest play to her game. Tonight I think fire making. Tonight I practice fire making and prepare myself for the finale. So Morgana, man, dude, she's ready to get to the end. She knows that only 4 more players need to be eliminated. And she's staring right at him. She believes that she can just take out these 4 blue players, and the red tribe can walk into the finale together, Kai'Sa, Gragas, and Morgana. And we get a confessional between all 3 of them, or a little conversation on the beach. And Kai'Sa agrees with Morgana. She says, I have a way to get all of us to the final 3. Tonight, Blue Tribe will target their own. Each of us individually need to agree with them about this vote. Morgana says, Fizz has been mentioning targeting Shen. I believe it will come down to one of them. Gragas says, one of us needs to win the immunity challenge. I know we can outsmart them. So the 3 Red Tribe members, the 3 amigos in Kai'Sa, Morgana, and Gragas. Morgana and Gragas have worked together all season, right? And then you have Kai'Sa, who's kind of been the black sheep of her tribe. She worked with Pantheon at the very beginning. She eventually flipped on Evelyn, then she eventually flipped on Pantheon. So she's been actually voting out her own tribe mates and really has no allies left in this game. So Kai'Sa kind of attaching herself to what's left of Red Tribe, even though she's been solely responsible for voting out the rest, like all the other members, is nuts. Good for Kai'Sa. Like, I like that Kai'Sa knows how to adapt. That is like her big thing, right? Red Tribe knows that Fizz is in trouble, but they also know Shen could be in trouble. So it's coming down to maybe... Right now, I would say there are 2 names on the board. Fizz or Shen. Like, one of those 2 names are kind of clear as day right now as we battle our way to the top 7, to the fucking final... This next Tribal Council. After tonight, we have 6 players left in the game, guys. 2 more votes, and then we're going to final episode. It's going to be hype. We get a Kaisa confessional, so her little, third... This is her, talking with them, but then this is her opinion after the fact. She says, I need allies if I want to get to the end of the game. Pantheon was my ally before he made his big move. I need to steer the ship and take control. So she has been playing other people's games. She kind of tagged along with Evelyn vote. She kind of tagged along with, Pantheon getting himself taken out and blown up, but, blowing up his own game. But she's still here, which means she still can make, she still has the opportunity to make plays. Let's take a ripper, shall we, guys? Much love. She is a 2-timer. She has not been playing a clean game. Kaisa has this big brain opinion of the game, but she has kind of allowed her to be in the passenger seat for a lot of these votes. And if she wants to be sitting in Final Tribal Council and say, like, I did this and I did that, she has to be, she has to be able to take credit for it in front of everybody, or else they're going to call her out on it. They're going to be like, not really, Kaisa, you just kind of went along with what was best. Like, that's how you win the game. You need to really say, like, I'm the reason this person got voted out. Because this person, like Pantheon, for example, he's a huge vote out. He had to go home. He would have won the game otherwise. Between winning challenges, the idle play, the knowledge is power play, all of it. And they got him out. So there are a lot of players on the board that have kind of gained, momentum from that. I think Fizz definitely happy about it. Gragas super happy about it since he lost his idol. Kaisa because she needed to play her own game, so she got rid of her her rival. And Morgana because she's lost 2 allies. Like, Morgana probably is the best story out of all of them. Morgana or Gragas, easily. And I think that's why Blue Tribe wants to go after him, But can they work together? We get a confessional from Gragas. He says, in the end, I'll take full credit for Pantheon's removal. Okay, Gragas. The only other players that could call that play were Morgana, and she won't be around for much longer. Okay, Gragas. Gragas talking mad shit, son. He's talking mad shit, son. He wants nothing to do with Morgana. He's saying that, he gets all the credit. He's going to use that to win the whole thing. I hope Pantheon finds her and gives her a good old shield bash. An Aegis smash. Here's our updated battle map, guys. It has appeared that, literally nothing really has changed. I would say that maybe Red Tribe, you could essentially connect them together, but not Morgana. It's like, where's Kaisa really working with? Is she working more with Morgana, or is she working more with Gragas? Because she's trying to pull them in as an alliance, but both groups are so fucked up. I can't tell which group is going to come together to get this done, what they need to get done. That big bastard needs to go too. You want Gragas done too? He does think he's got all the power. He's Dawnbreaker Gragas right now. He's kind of gone plus ultra a little bit. And it says, come on in, guys. We're going to do our immunity challenge. For today's immunity challenge, we're playing Simotion. Last player standing wins. That player will be safe at Tribal, where the rest of you will have to vote someone out. So this is what Simotion looks like. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this challenge before. It looks kind of crazy, right? You see this grate with these tracks. So I'm going to show you how the challenge works with the YouTube video, okay? Greg Morissette. Maybe, buddy.
Hey, Survivor fans, please like, share, and subscribe. Check out my Survivor puzzle app. The link is in the video's description.
This is what this challenge looks like.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. All right, shall we get to your final immunity challenge? First things first, Tony, for the 4th time, got to take back the necklace. Thank you.
All right, listen up, guys.
For the last time, immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you'll have one hand tied behind your back. On my go, you'll drop a ball down a chute. It will spiral to the bottom. You'll catch it, put it back in. At regular intervals, we will add more balls, making it more difficult. At any point, ball drops, you're out. Last person left standing wins immunity is guaranteed a spot at the final tribal council where you will get a chance to plead your case to the jury about why you deserve the title of sole survivor and the $2 million prize that comes with it. In addition, you control the fate of the other 3. Who do you bring with you? Who do you force to make fire? The biggest challenge of Survivor Winners at War is here. Let's do it.
So I'm gonna show you the challenge one more time because it's interesting.
Immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you'll have one hand.
So hang on. Do you guys have any questions? You're gonna have one hand tied behind your back. You're gonna take a ball. You're gonna drop it in the track. The track's gonna roll the ball, roll it around and around and around. At one point, when it hits the middle, there's like a levee, like a train levee. It's gonna make it switch tracks, left and right, left, right, left, right. And eventually, you're gonna have like 8 balls in that fucking thing. You're only gonna have one hand, since the other hand's tied behind your back, to grab a ball up when it falls and then put it in the thing. Grab it, put it where the thing. Grab it. So you have to like time it too, because if 2 balls are too close together, you go to grab one ball to go put it back, and the other one already comes out of the track. So it's all about timing on this challenge. It's gonna be very. Does powers help? No powers help here. No, this is they are human.
Hand tied behind your back. On my go, you'll drop a ball down a chute. It will spiral to the bottom. You'll catch it, put it back in. At regular intervals,
I think somebody with someone who can really focus in will be able to get this one done. I think focus is the biggest one part of this. Agility and focus are going to be the 2 biggest things in this challenge. Someone who is agile. Alright, here we go, guys. Ready? So I'm going to go back to... Alright, guys. So, bless you, Billy. I'm going to just put this right here. This is to represent the number of balls in the ring. Right now it's 1. So... 1 ball on the track. They all start. They're all good to go. They all have their arm tied behind their back. Boom, 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 boom. These are the 7 players, guys, that can win immunity right now. We have Fizz, Shen, Ash, Janna, Kaisa, Gragas, and Morgana. Who do you guys think is going to be good at this challenge? You think Ash wins? Okay, Bruner beat me to it. I was about to ask you guys who you think would be good at this one. It's going to take agility. It's going to take focus. Janna wins for sure. Alright. So, they put the ball on the track. They're good to go. Nobody has any issues. We get to 2 balls. So how it works is Jeff will say, okay, you now have 30 seconds to put another ball on the track. So you're putting the ball in and it's spinning, it's spinning, it's spinning. Here's a curious question. How long would you wait? Where on this track would you wait to like drop the ball, I guess, if that makes sense? Like, would you wait till you were like right... Sorry, making a little box. Like, would you wait till the halfway point where it splits? Is that where you would put it? I'm just curious. See this red box? You're not gonna fucking believe this. Sweatshed. Ash the Icy Beauty wins. Kaisa will be pretty good at this. Ash is definitely challenger though because of grabbing arrows. True, true. You think you put it right when it goes, you would drop the second ball and then drop the next ball and just try to keep up with it because you only have one hand. So it's really tricky. I'm going to tell you guys ready. So coming in at 7th place with 2 balls currently on the board. We're going to lose Janna. Janna's going to get 7th place. I'm gonna go kind of quick, okay, guys, because this is a tough challenge. Grab Jan. I'm trying so hard to grab the Jan image. I can't grab her. Fucking move the text box just so I can grab this. Thank you. I'm sorry, Tomato. Janet comes in 7th. I'm gonna go kind of quick. It's 6th place. We have Gragas. Gragas doesn't make it. His giant meaty hands can't catch the ball. Jana put her balls too close together as well. So she was quick enough to grab it. She just... Fuck, this is gonna piss me off. If I don't put it in the perfect spot every time, I'm gonna have to move this whole thing. Wait, control down. Alright, I think it should be good now. And 5th place, we have Kaisa. Kaisa goes down. And we have now lost 3 players, guys. We have 4 players left. Who wins it, guys? Check the builds. Oh, no way. You got the S rank on AP Jinx? Mission passed. What the fuck? Was it working? Were you doing damage with those strats? It is, but that's like literally only AP beside your traps, and it has a big CD. Mirax could do a lot of spells, but that's rough. God tier. God tier, bro. Good job, Shad. I'll take a Ripper just for you, buddy. You deserve a Ripper. Every time you win a challenge, I'll do a Ripper for you. As ADC, no fucking way. Yeah, right? You're crazy. 4 players left. Fizz, Shen, Ashe, and Morgana, guys. We're going to get to top fucking players here now. As they go to transition to see who can make the transition to 3 balls. We're going to 3 balls, and unfortunately, Ashe can't keep up with the 3 balls, and she's going to have to drop. It's tough. It's not even like that. She's good with arrows, don't get me wrong. She has great focus, but this is like really pure luck. You need to put the ball perfectly into the track while also being fast enough to drop them into the thing and grab them out of the thing. It's all about hand movement here. And coming in 3rd place is going to be Shen. We have 3 balls now, and it is Morgana and Fizz for the finale, guys. We're going to go to 4 balls now. Who wins? You have a 50-50 chance. Who do you guys think wins here? Morgana versus Fizz, bro. Boom, 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 boom. Mark sure can handle them balls. Jeremy, Jeremy. I was gonna say if Cinder is here, it'd be fucking great. Jeremy, what's up, buddy? We're gonna get to 5 balls on the track, and ultimately, as they hit 5 balls, Morgana can't transition, and Fizz, who was supposed to be going home tonight, wins immunity, ladies and gentlemen. I heard Jana throwing my name out there. Well, I won't stand for it. I won the challenge today, and with my newfound power, I'll send Jana to a watery grave. Okay, let's go fucking Fizz, ladies and gentlemen. That was fucking hype. Do they have a Fizz song? Fizz song league. Is that a thing? Feeding time. Fuck yeah.
But Dragon Shark took my home, so Bridgewater's my place. Got a bunch of pirate friends when they slaughter my race. So I'm coming for that booty and I'm up in your face. You know I'm clever, and my tricks are a treat to watch. I chum the water cause my shark likes to eat a lot.
I'm fucking sorry, guys.
Your misfortune is you're boring and I can't be caught. Yeah, feed off your tears, man. Love the salt water, I can read all your fears, man. Team cheers when I lead from the rear. Speed through your carries, make them bleed with my spear, damn. Cause I'm a try hard on with a trident. Fight with guile and I hail from an island. I got style, my attacks are misleading. And I'm weaving through your team till you hear me scream. Meeting time! Hey, yo, catch the day. So I pass you away. I'll come back face. Then I dash and I dodge while they're back on the chase. Laugh as they drown and they splash in my way. Get the stacks, they spy and back to my prey. I'm a jack of all trades, be a queen for the ace.
Let's go.
Cause I'm the king of the riff, not a rage-filled man chopped in with a sim, not a pole dancing gym, not an ugly ass stroll with a limp, and not a fake Cajun disengaged blimp, or any other wimp I can take in a fight, dodge a left and a right as I'm testing your might, the best with the trident, the best and the brightest, invading your base and invading your sinus.
Something's fishy.
And the fight, man, exit your swishy, gone for a minute. I know that you missed me, I'm rocking and rhyming. You know that I'm tricky, yeah. Official goal, but I'm never confined. I take your bait, dodge your hook, then I swipe from behind. Might have killed my whole team, but I'm turning the tide. I dip the scales with a dive and a finishing strike. I'm always one jump ahead of you.
Yo, this shit bars, honestly. What the fuck? Why does this song slap so? I'm just gonna keep listening to it. We're just gonna listen to the Fizz Jam, guys. Here's the song if you want to listen to it. Yeah, so Fizz wins the challenge, guys. He says, I heard Jana was throwing my name out there. So he went from throwing challenges to being like, oh, Jana's trying to get me out of here, bro. My #1 ally? Fuck Jana. So he wins the fucking challenge out of pure determination. Good for Fizz. Good for Zach. I know Zach said he wasn't going to be able to make the episode tonight. But when he watches tomorrow's episode, he'll learn all about how Fizz fucking had a huge episode. And he can maybe even check it out on the YouTube channel if he wants to. What up, Jack? How you doing, buddy? Fizz just won the immunity challenge. Morgana says, I was so close to winning the challenge today. Now I'm subjected to another tribal. I survived this far, but there are less and less targets to hide behind. Tonight, I need to at least weaken Fizz. Fuck that fishy fuck. This is some bullshit, lol. Yeah, dude. Everybody wanted him gone, and now they're gonna have to vote out someone else that's not Fizz tonight. It's bullshit. Fizz didn't have the immunity on him, which means no one can vote out his name. There are still idols to be found out on the beach. No one has found an idol or used the idol that we know of since like 2 or 3 episodes ago. So maybe we might have some idol fucking play tonight. Who knows? But the 6 names on the board are going to be Shen, Ash, Jana, Morgana, Gragas, and Kaisa. Who do you think is going home, guys? There's only 6 names on the board. Fizz is completely immune. He cannot go home tonight. The song slap. Bad Administrator has songs for fucking all these homies. Dude's got mad champions, bro. Like Gragas.
Just one more cigarette, I'll get tuberculosis. And if I take just one more drink, I think I'll get cirrhosis.
Let's get
And
this
if
party
I take just
started.
one more trip, I'll flip and blow my mind. I'm gonna put me a bar in
Yo, I hit the rip, cause I pre-game, take another sip, and tank building tanks since the remake. Forget to help pull in a deep haze, out another swing, spin the ring, drop a ward in the pre-lane.
Fuck, I've never heard any of these songs and I'm loving all of them. Don't mind me. Let me go back here and type Island Lo-Fi. We'll come back to these fucking cool ass songs another time. I feel like Jana gonna get squared. Oh no, Rooney. Rooney's been feeling nervous about Jana. You think Fizz is gonna flip on Jana? Take her the fuck down. We'll see. Alright, let's get to the conversation. So everybody's walking back from the tribal count, or from the challenge. And we get Morgana and Jana kind of walking off in one direction. Kaisa with Ash potentially following her. But Kaisa turns around, or Ash turns around. She sees Gragas is just washing me hands. And then we get a little conversation from Fizz and Shen. He says, Morgana tonight? Potentially. Ooh, okay. So Fizz wants to target Morgana, not Jana? What's going on here? Is he trying to pick the easier vote that he can sway the tribe into, or is he really trying to play the game? If he's really trying to play the game, he'll go for Jana. But I think an easy vote could be Morgana tonight. Demo could be going home. We get a confessional from Gragas and he says, couldn't get that damn challenge done with my giant hands. I'm not ready to go home and I'm feeling really anxious, so I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to take a page out of Panth's book. And what that means is, well, all these conversations break off, you know. Fizz and Shen head, you know, south towards the beach. These two head into the jungle, and these two head towards tribal council, or not tribal, sorry, towards, you know, base camp. We're going to see Gragas he's fucking stressed the fuck out. He's mad that he couldn't win the challenge, and knowing that there are 4 Blue Tribe members that go after challenge beasts, and he considers himself a challenge beast, he's stressed out. And he's going to run off and look for an idol just like Pantheon did 3 episodes ago. And Ash is going to catch him this time. Ash catches Gragas in the act of running off and looking for the idol. And we get a confessional from Ash, and she says, we get back from the immunity challenge, and the first thing I notice is everyone breaking off into one-on-one conversations. The one person not looking for conversation is Gragas, and it looks like he's disappearing into the jungle. And if an idol is what he's after, I'll just have to find it first. So we're losing like 2 people. We just get back from I keep saying tribal. We get back from the immunity challenge. We're going to tribal council. There's only 7 people or 6 people whose names can get written down tonight, and 2 of the people who can get their names written down have now ran off into the woods to go look for idols. Gragas is looking for an idol, and Ash is counter looking for an idol because Ash doesn't want him to get the idol. It's fucking crazy now because there's only going to be 4 people on that beach plus Fizz that are going to be having conversations, and let's break it down, shall we? So these 2 have essentially gone off on a side quest to look for the immunity idol, and if they find it, then one of them might be safe tonight. We won't know unless they tell us. We hear a conversation from Janna and Morgana, and Janna says, Fizz is targeting you tonight. I want Fizz gone, but he won the immunity challenge. So first off, she says targeting you tonight. She's definitely right because Fizz he's still technically, they're still buddy to each other's face, so he already has told Janna about his idea that he already told Shen about too, that the Blue Tribe are all gonna just work together and they're gonna vote out another red member, and this time Morgana, which could work because Morgana has a lot of threat potential. She, you know, is considered someone who helped take out Pantheon, which was the biggest player of the season. So the aftermath of the Pantheon vote continues to have these crazy ripple effects. And yeah, she says, I want Fizz gone, but he won the immunity challenge. Fizz has been barking commands, and I'm here to play my own game. I think if I sit with him at the end, I'll lose. And she says, Janna, if you want Fizz gone, you'll need to take away his allies. In fact, I think you were one of his closest allies. And so Morgana's like, yeah, I thought you were like working with him. Why do you want Fizz gone all of a sudden? And she's like, yeah, no, he fucking just tells me what to do, and I'm sick of it. Like, that's not how you should play the game. You shouldn't talk at people. You should just give them suggestions. We get a conversation from Morgana and Shen, and she says, what are your thoughts on Fizz's win today? A perfect way to approach somebody post-tribal by Morgana. And Shen says, it's making him confident that that's for sure. He already approached me with talks of voting you out tonight. I don't like taking orders, especially from the person who's safe tonight. So 2 people, 2 different parties. Fizz appears to really have no allies left because he thinks he's running the game right now, and everybody wants him gone. Like, Janna wants him gone. She's talking shit to Morgana. Then you have Morgana trying to approach Shen, and Shen's like, yeah, bro, he's fucking telling me what to do. I don't like this fish, bro. Like, get him out of here, dog. Get him out of here. And so the whole tribe is anti-Fizz right now. And so I think the vote, you know, I think we originally said Shen or Fizz. If Fizz can't be voted out, I don't think it could be Shen going home tonight, but maybe one of Fizz's allies, which would have been Janna or Gragas. That's what you get, you little fishy dude. Amen. Get a confession from Kaisa and Shen. And Kaisa approaches Shen and goes, are you interested in working together, Shen? I find Gragas and Morgana to be untrustworthy. I know Blue already has numbers, but could I join your side in voting one of them out tonight? And Shen says, you're safe in my eyes, Kaisa. The Pantheon vote gave credit to Morgana and Gragas. I think voting one of them off is best for our game together. So it's going to potentially come down to Morgana, Gragas, or Janna. Those are the 3 names, guys. I think before we go to Tribal, it's going to be either Morgana, Gragas, or Janna. I don't think it's going to be anyone else but one of those 3. And we get one last conversation between Fizz and Shen. This is an interesting note. They're matching skins almost. They have this like fiery red team fucking camaraderie thing going on. I don't know what's going on. It says worried at all, and he says Morgana seems to be the key tonight. Shen again wants to keep voting out Morgana. Fizz, you know, could tell that something was up with Shen, since he seems to be so buddy-buddy. And we're going to get the final breakdown of the merge tribe battle map before going to tribal council. And we have Kaisa, Shen, and Ash. He's got the two ladies with him. And then you got Gragas kind of nipping at the heels of the Morgana-Janna combo. And then you have Fizz all by himself, but he's immune, so he can't go home tonight. We got a B-barrel in chat, guys. And we are going to go ahead and go to tribal council. These are our final members, guys. Before we get to tribal, who do you think's going home? Before we do this, guys. So we never got any more conversations from the Ash or Gragas dilemma. Ash and Gragas both went off into the woods as like a B plot for the episode. And we don't know if either one of them have an idol or told. If they do, they didn't tell anybody, which means that's why there was no confessionals about it. That's why there was nobody them saying anything to anybody. Runer thinks Gragas is going home. He said Shen is pimping. True indeed. Tonight is either a night to weaken Fizz or Morgana finally goes home and Demo is devastated. There could be so many possibilities. Janna betrayed Fizz. Maybe Fizz had more conversations than we saw. There's always way more footage than what I'm showing you guys. More conversations that were had. Like, a character might give you an idea. Imagine that like as like it's in soil and it could blossom and really become a much larger idea. You just don't know. Ash. All right, so Jeff, so let's talk about the challenge today. Fizz, you had come in second in the last 2 immunity challenges. For you to win today must have felt amazing. And Fizz is like, I'm on cloud 9, Jeff. I really do think I have a secure spot in my tribe, and I'm easily making it to top 3. He says that in front of everybody. What a cocky little bastard. He has immunity. He can't even go home tonight. And Jeff's like, wow, all right, that's awesome. You seem to really feel comfortable with your tribe mates. You must really trust these people. And he's like, it's not a matter of if I can trust them. It's a matter of if I can beat them. And I know I can beat everyone here. And it's like, damn, okay. Fizz is talking mad shit, son. He's a shit talker, bro. And he's like, guys, I'm kind of flabbergasted. I haven't seen somebody so ready to win this game. Does anybody think that they can beat Fizz at the next immunity challenge? And Shen goes, you know what, Jeff? I don't like his cockiness. I promise you, at the next immunity challenge, no matter what, I will beat Fizz and defeat him in the immunity challenge. It's like, oh, okay, all right. That's some spicy declarations. Let's go ahead and have everybody vote. So Kaisa gets up, votes. Gragas gets up and votes. Morgana goes and votes. Shen votes. Janna votes. Fizz votes. And Ash votes. Okay, and then everybody, they come and sit back down. And all right. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Nobody says anything. Nor the camera cuts to Gragas. He says nothing. The camera cuts to Ash. She says nothing. It's like Jeff's like, all right, I will now read the votes. How have you guys liked the episode so far? Before we wrap it up right here. I've changed my voting system, so I'm not ripping up paper and showing it to the camera. I have put it into the screen, so you'll see it. Ready? You'll see it in the slideshow. Mind-blowing, says Rooney. Why is it mind-blowing? What about this episode has been big for you? The fact that Fizz is kind of blowing up his own game. You know? Like Shen's nobility and comfortability in his tribe so far. Like Morgana, Gragas and Kaisa being all on edge because they're what's left of Red Tribe. I'm telling you, if one Blue Tribe member goes home, Blue Tribe will feel that stress as well. But right now they have the numbers, and they all think that they've all been working together every single vote. We could simply just see 4 blue votes tonight, and someone else goes home, you know? Or something else happens. It's a lot. Idols are hidden. We don't know. I mean, idols weren't played, so I'm gonna take a ripper and we'll start her up. Ready? I like the suspense. All right. First vote, Gragas. 1 vote Gragas, 6 votes left. Second vote, Morgana. 1 vote Morgana, 1 vote Gragas, 5 votes left. Gragas. 2 votes Gragas, 1 vote Morgana. Morgana. 2 votes Gragas, 2 votes Morgana. Gragas. 3 votes Gragas, 2 votes Morgana, 2 votes left. Morgana. 3 votes Gragas, 3 votes Morgana, 1 vote left. 6th player voted out of Survivor Runeterra. Gragas. Bring me your torch. Goes Gragas. The tribe has spoken. He's like, I had a hell of a good time. Wouldn't trade the experience for the world. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Survivor Runeterra Season 3 Fan Favorites Episode 7 All Out War comes out tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow night, at this exact same time, 9 p.m. tomorrow. If you guys are interested in checking out the top 6, we're getting to the finale almost. We're almost there, guys. We're fucking... There are only so many players left in the game now. If we were to... Gragas goes home by 1 vote. We had 4 votes Gragas, 3 votes Morgana, and 4 votes is enough. Gragas brought him his torch. And there he goes. Down he goes, boys. He ultimately went idol hunting. It didn't prove favorable to him. He didn't win the immunity challenge. Blue Tribe stayed together. If you guys want to know who voted who, I can tell you. So if I scroll back up to this tab, Kaisa voted for Gragas. Gragas voted for Morgana. Hey, I'll just say who did who. So for the Gragas votes, the group was Kaisa, Morgana, Shanna, I can't scroll down for this one for shit. The Morgana votes were Fizz, Gragas, and Shen. So the 3 boys were all wrong. If we look at a future building block of the tribe, we would get rid of Gragas, right? We would change his name to Red. And we would rebuild our battle map. So Fizz and Shen are now together. And the 4 girls appear to have worked together, single-handedly voting out the men last week. Girl power, yeah. There's 2 dudes left. There are 6 players left in the game, guys, going into next week. And I think it's called All Out War because the Blue Tribe have been working together again. Technically, you could put these 2 like this. Bless you, Billy. And then like this. Bam. Because these 2 are working together, these 4 are kind of working together, and then these groups are working together. But yeah, no, the Blue Tribe might finally be broken up after next week. It could be the last time we see it. How do you like the new voting system, by the way? Did this look good?